Hello. I'm going to show you how to do 3D photos now, using the same method that Dave taught us in the Cat PS Club a few weeks ago. So I'm going to take these off so I can see the screen, and you should be able to follow what's happening on the screen. So you can see on the front there, we've got two pictures. One is 752 CR2 and the other is 751 CR2. So you can see both of those pictures. The 751 is the left picture and 752 is the right picture. I'll do it that way so that I always get it the same way. So I'm going to open those images now. So I'm going to open the first picture, which is 751. This is a raw file as well from my Canon 6D, so that's a CR2 file. So it'll open up Adobe Camera Raw so that you can see there. It's given me the opportunity to change some of the settings, see if I can pull them back. Because I'm going to have the same image twice, I'm not going to change anything. So I just click on the open image button. So we're back into there. So now you can see that the left image is opened up, which is 751. Do the same with the second image, which is the right image. So I'm just opening up and choosing 752 CR2. These other ones, don't worry about those because those are from previous versions that I've just been playing about with. So I'm going to open up 752 and choose open image again because I don't want to make any changes yet. So you can see now we've got both of the images. So at the top of the screen there, we've got tabs. That's my left image, that's my right image. Okay, so you can see a slight difference in the change of the actual image. When I change to the right image, you can see the camera's moved. So the way that I did that, I was sat in the seat of the cockpit. I think it was in the Super Guppy. It was a big Airbus thing at Bruntingthorpe, and I had my camera looking through the left eye through the viewfinder, focused on one of the dials. I'm not sure which dial it was I focused on now. And then I immediately took the camera across my face, kept perfectly still, and focused on the same dial but using the right eye through the viewfinder. So the distance between the two photos is the width of my head, or the width of my eye to eye, pupil to pupil. It's normally around 7 centimeters. Some people I know have got really small ones. Some people I know have got really wide distances between the eyes, and about 12 fingers as well. Right, so we're going to select all of this left image that you can see now and paste it on top of the right hand image. So some of you will know about Photoshop. You'll have this layer palette you can see there. This is just one layer, so it's the background it calls it. So we're going to go to select all. You see the flashing line around the outside of it, that's called the lasso or the loop or the selection area or something like that. And then I'm going to copy that. So I'm going to change over to the right hand image now, and then I'm going to paste the left image into it that I've just copied. So I'm going to edit and then paste. You'll see that the layer 1 has just arrived in there over the top of the background. If I turn layer 1 off by pressing the little eye to the side of it, you'll see it changes back to the right hand picture. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, for clarity, I'm just going to double click on where it says layer 1, change that to left, do the same where it says background, but it'll open up a slightly different window this time. So then I'm just going to change it to right, and then what we do, we select the left layer and double click inside the thumbnail, and it'll open up with the blending options. So I'm going to leave everything else alone apart from turning off the green and the blue channels on the left hand layer. Okay, so it's the green and the blue turned off, so the only channel left is the red on the left hand image, that is. So now you'll see, and if we just prove it to myself, if I move the mouse off, now I can see that the yoke is there right at the very front. So I want to fly the aeroplane, I can actually just do that by doing that. If I want to change the throttle up, I can just ramp that up. There you go. And that's all there is to it, really. You can then save the image as well. So if we just file, and then I'm going to save it as a JPEG this time. Take these off because my eyes are going a bit funny. And I'm going to save it as a JPEG and call it tutorial 3D tutorial. And then save that. I'm going to select the maximum quality because I want to use the maximum quality. And then I can close down these images. I don't want to make any more changes to those. And that's that. If I now look in the folder, which you can see here, there should be a particular file in there called 3D tutorial, so it'll be at the very top. And if I just double click on that, now you've got the full screen view. Get your 3D glasses on again, and you can have a good look at that. I can't remember the settings I used for taking the photo, but I can just check that out. If we go into 751 and choose properties, so I can look at the details of that image there. So it tells me what camera it was, what lens it was. I was actually at 24mm focal length. That's the widest my 24 to 105 will go. And the exposure time, these should remain the same depending on the actual what you're using it for. But if you're doing the two photos, you want it to be ideally the same. And that's really it there, I think. I don't think I have anything else to add. I hope it's been some help. If it hasn't, just tell me. If it has, feel free to say thank you. But I look forward to seeing some of your 3D pictures on the Cat PS Flickr group. And with that, we'll leave it to it. Ta-ra!